December 18, 2025, Russian fiber-optic FPV drone operators from the Vostok Group of the 38th Guards Motor Rifle Brigade struck enemy infantry near Zelensko, disrupting positions and movement with precision tactical effect. December 19, 2025. The Russian fiber-optic drone located a Ukrainian pickup truck. An infantryman in the rear attempted to engage the drone but was unable to disable it. In the final moments, he appears to have leapt clear of the vehicle as the situation rapidly unfolded. Ukrainian infantry took cover under a container in the Kupiansk area. A Russian drone detected their position and struck, demonstrating the range and precision of modern drones. The footage highlights the challenges infantry face in exposed urban environments. Neutralization of an enemy position in a basement by FPV drone operators of the 144th Division in the Krasnoarmysk direction. The drone operator carried out a well-planned ambush against enemy forces. Positioned near the roadside, he observed an approaching ATV and remained patient. Once the vehicle moved within effective range, he activated the drone and executed the strike, leaving the ATV no opportunity to evade. December 19, 2025. UAV operators assigned to the 38th Guards Motor Rifle Regiment of the 35th Eastern Army documented the detention of a group of soldiers in a fortified structure near the village of Gaul. Viewers are invited to share their perspectives in the comments and follow the channel for further updates. December 18, 2025, in the Kupiansk area, a Ukrainian soldier transporting a fallen comrade on a cart was engaged by a fiber-optic FPV drone in a residential sector. Sumy direction. The entire crew of the truck attempted to disable a Russian FPV drone using automatic weapons, but most of the soldiers did not have enough time to react. Those who managed to respond were unable to effectively engage the drone before it reached its target. December 19, 2025. Ukrainian soldiers were moving forward under the assumption that the fog provided sufficient cover. However, a Russian fiber-optic drone suddenly emerged in front of them, exposing their advance. December 19, 2025, combat operations involving paratroopers and UAV units of the 247th Guards Air Assault Regiment continued in Stepnogorsk's 3rd Micro-District. Airborne assault groups, supported by reconnaissance and strike drones, methodically advanced through urban terrain, identifying enemy firing positions, shelters, and movement routes. UAV crews provided continuous aerial surveillance, adjusting fire and directing precision strikes to suppress resistance and disrupt logistics. Coordinated actions between ground units and drones enabled the clearing of fortified points, securing key buildings and approaches while maintaining pressure on opposing forces throughout the area. The footage shows 2 armored vehicles belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces being neutralized in the Zaporizhzhia region. Similar to previous incidents involving trains and artillery, military equipment is positioned among civilian vehicles in a parking area. Lancet UAVs are shown delivering highly precise strikes against these targets. December 18, 2025, a Ukrainian T-64 main battle tank was destroyed in the Kursk region during combat operations, following its detection and engagement by Russian forces. The intensity of fighting around Huliapol has increased sharply, with both sides engaged in heavy combat. Footage shows FPV drone operators from the Vostok Group striking Ukrainian personnel, armored vehicles, and other military equipment. These actions have disrupted unit rotations and logistics, forcing troops to move on foot in difficult winter conditions, further complicating operations in the area. A Lancet munition struck a natural gas storage facility utilized by the Ukrainian armed forces in the village of Semenivka, Chernihiv Oblast. The same site had previously been targeted by a Lancet strike in September 2025. December 19, 2025, 2 Russian fiber-optic FPV drones successfully engaged and neutralized 2 moving Ukrainian BMP-1 infantry fighting vehicles nearly simultaneously. The coordinated drone strikes demonstrate the precision and rapid targeting capabilities of fiber-optic UAVs against armored threats on the battlefield. In Kursk Oblast, a Ukrainian 155mm Bodana self-propelled howitzer was struck twice by Russian fiber-optic FPV drones, demonstrating the drone's precision in targeting artillery systems. Russian heavy artillery struck Ukrainian armed forces equipment, including a Grad multiple rocket launcher system employed in attacks on Belgar. Drone footage captures a Russian FPV operator on a combat sortie who unexpectedly encounters an enemy fiber-optic UAV operating in the same area. Abandoning his original target, the operator shifts focus and begins a high-speed pursuit, carefully maneuvering to stay aligned with the opposing drone while avoiding obstacles. The chase highlights the growing prevalence of drone-on-drone engagements, where situational awareness and pilot skill are decisive. After closing the distance, the Russian drone successfully intercepts the enemy UAV and severs its fiber-optic tether, rendering it inoperable. The episode illustrates the evolving aerial battlefield, where counter-UAV actions are increasingly carried out directly by drones rather than ground-based systems. A fiber-optic drone engaged a Ukrainian quad vehicle while capturing imagery, including markings and symbols associated with Ukrainian forces. The strike targeted the vehicle, demonstrating the use of drones for both reconnaissance and precise engagement of enemy mobility assets. December 18, 2025, Russian POV. Fiber-optic FPV drone operators from the OWL battalion of the Ural Brigade engaged an enemy infantry group. During the strike, one soldier was seen attempting to defend himself by throwing his rifle at the incoming UAV, illustrating both the intensity of the engagement and the effectiveness of precision drone operations against exposed personnel. Russian FPV drone operators from the NBC protection troops conducted strikes against enemy vehicles, concealed positions, and infantry. The operation demonstrated the unit's ability to detect and engage multiple target types, disrupting mobility, defensive setups, and personnel deployments on the battlefield. In the Lyman direction, fiber-optic FPV drone crews from the 37th Motorized Rifle Regiment conducted a planned ambush operation against enemy transport. Using concealed launch positions and stable fiber-optic control, the drones tracked vehicle movement along key routes. The operation resulted in accurate strikes against a minibus and an SUV used for military transport, disrupting mobility and logistical activity in the area. The engagement highlights the growing use of fiber-optic FPV systems for stealthy, resilient drone operations, allowing precise timing and control even in environments with heavy electronic countermeasures. In the Kherson area, 2 individuals wearing civilian clothing were observed concealing military equipment. The concealed assets were later identified through aerial reconnaissance and subsequently targeted by drone strikes, resulting in the equipment being disabled. A Russian FPV drone engaged a Ukrainian infantryman in the Kherson area, highlighting the continued use of precision drone strikes against personnel operating near the front line. While conducting a free-mode reconnaissance flight, a UAV operator detected a pickup truck used by Ukrainian forces. Russian POV footage also shows an FPV drone engaging a Ukrainian T-72B tank in the Konstantinovka direction, demonstrating the use of unmanned systems to identify and strike armored targets during ongoing operations. Russian POV. fiber optic FPV drone units conducted a targeted operation against a Ukrainian 2S-3 Akatsiya self-propelled gun along the front line. Using precise guidance and real-time visual feedback, the drones were able to locate the artillery system and coordinate an accurate strike. The engagement highlights the advantages of fiber optic drone technology in modern combat, including high maneuverability, low detectability, and precise control in contested environments. By neutralizing the 2S-3 SPG, the operation reduced the enemy's firepower and disrupted their artillery support in the area, demonstrating how unmanned systems are increasingly integrated into combined arms tactics to shape the battlefield and maintain operational pressure. A Russian FPV drone struck a Ukrainian infantry pickup truck operating in the Kherson area. The vehicle had already sustained prior losses, with casualties visible in the rear. The strike further disabled the transport, underscoring the persistent risks faced by frontline logistics and troop movements under continuous drone surveillance and attack. A Russian FPV drone engaged and destroyed a Ukrainian position, striking with speed that left personnel no time to evade. A Russian FPV drone engaged a Ukrainian infantryman in Kupiansk. Additional Ukrainian personnel who had left their positions were later located in nearby wooded areas. An FPV drone became entangled in protective nets, and its onboard munition failed to detonate. In a separate operation, an FPV drone crew successfully destroyed Ukrainian armed forces artillery. The footage shows the destruction of a 2S-1 Gvozdika self-propelled howitzer. Russian POV. In the Kharkiv region, fiber-optic FPV drone crews from the North Group's 244th Brigade conducted an ambush operation near the village of Bayrak. Using concealed positions and stable fiber-optic control, the drone detected enemy infantry movement and carried out a precise strike, disrupting activity in the area and demonstrating the effectiveness of coordinated drone ambush tactics. Multiple Ukrainian soldiers were confirmed as neutralized during recent engagements. Identification was carried out using available visual and analytical verification methods, allowing operators to assess results with a high degree of confidence. The confirmations underline the effectiveness of coordinated reconnaissance, surveillance, and strike operations, where post-engagement analysis plays a key role in understanding battlefield outcomes. Such verification processes are increasingly important in modern warfare, supporting operational assessment and follow-on planning without the need for ground contact. Russian POV. GoPro footage shows a stormtrooper defending against incoming FPV drones using rifle fire in an open forest plantation. The clip highlights the challenges of countering small, agile aerial threats in exposed terrain and the measures infantry take to protect themselves and their positions. In one sector of the front line, a Russian FPV drone operating in free-roam mode discovered two Ukrainian soldiers hiding at the base of a tree. One of the soldiers opened fire at close range, but his shots failed to stop the drone. In the forested area of the Sunumy region, KVN fiber-optic FPV drone operators executed multiple strikes, destroying a 155mm 2S-22 Bodana self-propelled gun mounted on an 88x88 Tatra T-158 chassis. On another part of the front, Russian FPV drone operators detected multiple Ukrainian infantry positions. Each strike carried out was highly precise and directed at clearly identified targets. At night, with no light sources to rely on, Ukrainian forces could only hear the buzzing of approaching Russian drones. VT-40 FPV drones tracked Ukrainian infantry throughout the night. Share your thoughts on the video in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. A drone operator assigned to the 6th Army tracked enemy drone operator positions inside a residential building in the Kupiansk direction. Ukrainian troops were moving through a drone-resistant network corridor when they spotted the KVN ambush. The soldiers stopped their vehicle, jumped out, and began to flee. Russian FPV drones immediately reacted, One pursued the soldiers on foot, while another struck the vehicle directly. In the Lipy direction, a well-coordinated ambush resulted in the destruction of a Ukrainian armed forces pickup truck. One soldier was later found disoriented in the forest after losing the vehicle. In the Konstantin district of Donetsk, Russian drone operators carried out a series of precision strikes against key Ukrainian assets. A UAV control center vital for coordinating aerial reconnaissance and drone operations was identified and neutralized, disrupting enemy surveillance capabilities. Additionally, 2 sabotage and reconnaissance teams were intercepted and rendered ineffective before completing their missions. All actions were verified through objective assessment, highlighting the increasing impact of real-time intelligence and unmanned systems on modern battlefield operations. Russian northern drone operators carried out strikes against enemy electronic equipment. The footage shows UAVs destroying 2 radar stations, 5 communication antennas, and 2 Strink satellite communication terminals, demonstrating precision targeting of critical command and control assets. In Sumy Oblast, Russian forces successfully destroyed another Ukrainian ammunition delivery vehicle using a precision-guided drone. The Russian drone operator monitored the movement of the transport as it traveled along the supply route, confirming that it was carrying ammunition for Ukrainian frontline units. After verification, the Russian drone descended toward the target and executed a precise strike, triggering a powerful explosion that stopped the delivery and severely disrupted Ukraine's logistics chain. This incident highlights how Russia's modern unmanned systems continue to shape frontline mobility, making every Ukrainian ammunition run increasingly dangerous and difficult to complete. Footage shows Russian forces preventing enemy kamikaze UAVs from penetrating deep into Russian territory. The attack involved more than 3 dozen multi-purpose, long-range UAVs moving through their positions. The enemy adjusted by flying higher, reaching altitudes over 300 meters to avoid mobile fire groups. Engaging such targets with light weapons is challenging, yet the soldiers successfully managed it. Alongside the gunners, dedicated operators and TOR air defense systems were deployed, creating a tense and high-stakes defensive operation.
Работает! Ну, у них запол... Есть! Есть!